Roman 3, radical 6 over radical 6 minus radical 3, multiply by radical 6 plus radical 3 over radical 6 plus radical 3 is equal to radical 6 times brackets radical 6 plus radical 3 over radical 6 minus radical 3 times radical 6 plus radical 3, which is equal to radical 6 times radical 6 plus radical 6 times radical 3 over radical 6 times radical 6 plus radical 6 times radical 3 minus radical 3 times radical 6 plus radical 3 times radical 3 is equal to radical 6 times radical 6 is 6 plus radical 6 times radical 3 is equal to radical 6 times 3 over radical 6 times radical 6 is equal to 6 plus radical 6 times radical 3 is equal to radical 6 times 3 minus radical 3 times radical 6 is equal to radical 3 times 6 plus radical 3 times radical 3 is equal to 3 is equal to 6 plus radical 6 times 3 is equal to radical 18 over 6 plus radical 6 times 3 is equal to radical 18 minus radical 3 times 6 is equal to radical 18 plus 3 is equal to 6 plus radical 18 over 6 plus radical 18 minus radical 18 minus 3 if we open the brackets, which is equal to 6 plus radical 18 over 6 minus 3 is equal to plus under root 18 minus under root 18, which are radical 18 minus radical 18 is equal to 0. Therefore, is equal to 6 plus radical 18 over 3. Rules for rationalizing the denominator. If a radical is a single term, the proper choice is the radical itself. For example, if it is 3 over radical 2, the choice is radical 2. If the radical involves operations, choose a radical with the opposite operation. For examples, if it is 1 over radical 3 plus radical 2, the choice is radical 3 minus radical 2. If it is radical 6 over radical 6 minus radical 3, the choice is radical 6 plus radical 3. Exercise: rationalizing the denominator. Number 1, 1 over radical 5. Number 2, 2 over radical 3 minus 1. Number 3, radical 5 plus 1 over radical 7 plus radical 2.